Guild Mistress Serene Getty from the Timber Home Adventurers Guild are still in her office, even though it's already late. 2 candles were lit on either side of her table, giving her an ample lighting for her to go through some documents. Suddenly, there's a knock on her door, and she immediately allows the knocking person to enter the room. Guild Mistress, we have a new report from the village near that goblin nest. Yes, please. What's the current situation? We have sent our best adventurers to protect the village and I'm sorry for my personal opinion, but I will have to say that it was the best decision that we've taken. Is that a good news or a bad news? A not so good one, unfortunately, ma'am. The adventurers managed to defend the perimeter of the village, but the resistance from the goblins are more organized than we thought. Also, other than goblins, they also seen some wolf rider. A wolf riding goblins amongst their ranks is nothing unheard of. Yes, but there are also other monsters that attack him. Other monsters, you say? Yes, some other monsters that we never thought will work together with goblins. So you're saying that something or someone might have manipulated them? I believe so, ma'am. Any words from the adventurers that we sent to the cave? From Mr. Tolman? Yes. Mrs. Sybil Abernathy paid a big sum of money to have our healers using their spellbook to heal her immediately. And then she went back to help them. So that means there are 4 adventurers inside that cave. Yes, ma'am. We also received 2 women half naked and injured in most part of their bodies. And they told some of the adventurers that they met that they were saved by someone who we presume are Mr. Tolman and his party. And while they gone for a safe place, the party turns back and enter the nest. Anything else? And the guild staff will check his notes and he will say, I believe that's all we have right now. Good work. Then based on that information, this is our next step. Baronet Cromwell have prepared himself and some of his best soldiers to aid in rescuing her daughter. It's not much, but I guess that team could be a sufficient reinforcement for Mr. Tolman's party. Be sure to fulfill everything that they requested, like provisions, weapon armors, everything that they need. Yes, ma'am. We will do it right away. The guild staff will turn and exit the room while closing the door. And in her table, she are muttering a silent prayer, hoping that the reinforcement can get there in time, or Greenwich party can deal with the situation, or at least survive. Kulo nuwun everybody, balik maning karon your solitary dice roller SamAkechi the Wong Jowo in CAIRN. Little bit of recap. In the last episode, we found out that the perpetrator of this kidnapping is the ex-leader of a thief gang called Ravenblade. We don't know his name yet, but he is currently holding an aromatic potion that can be used to hypnotize monsters. But judging by how he can also manipulate monsters that not inside this cavern, I will say that he also have something that can control them. The aromatic triggers the charm effect, I think, and this relic, I'll say it's something like a crystal ball, is the one that he used to control further these monsters, even capable of sending them off the nest of the cavern to attack the nearby village. The potion that we've talked about is made by an alchemist, a recluse alchemist that actually live in this cavern undisturbed by its inhabitant, like the goblins and the wolves, called Ethax Glass, an alchemist. He was imprisoned inside a cage in his labs when the party finally reached his labs, and they managed to free him from captivity, but then they tell him to stay inside the cage for the time being, so if there's any goblins or something that passes through, they won't notice that the alchemist is already free. And while they're moved to the next room, they found out that this room is like a resting room, a small cavern with torch hanging on the wall in the north side, and they saw a big door which is slightly ajar, and Island was able to peek inside, and there's another bigger room that also have some torches lit on its wall, a lot of torches actually. So the room is bright and they don't think they need to lit one of their torches, so the party put the torch out and then they took a rest, drink some water and eat some snack to recover their strength. But in the mechanic, they only recovered their HP, hit protection, not strength. But it should be good enough, because the next move that they will take is they will break into the room. So they kick the door open, and inside they found out that they are inside a pretty cavernous room, but they can see that in the north side of the room there are a pedestal where Liran Cromwaller, the daughter of the baronet, is tied over here. Is she conscious? I don't think she is conscious, but I will roll for oracles. It's unlikely that she is conscious, so 5 or plus. Yes, in 5 or plus. No, and not only that she is unconscious, she is also tied up in a pedestal. No, not pedestal. I think there's like a post, wood post or pillar where the perpetrator tied her over there, so she will not be able to freely move. And not only the bad guy, they also see 2 ogre standing near him, like guarding him, and they are, I think, ready to battle. So once the door flung open, the party immediately enters the room with Greenwit and Borot at the front, Islan and Sybil behind them. Sybil ready with her crossbow, and Greenwit will shout, "Villain! Your time is up! Release the Baroness' daughter! Or else!" "Or else what?" this person will say. "Or else you'll kill me? Don't you see that my loyal servants are here? They can and will kill you anytime." He's a fool himself. He thinks he a big shot. "Well, Miss Oblivious, I will say that I am a big man, undeserving of this treatment. Oh, miss, you won't want to provoke me if I were you. You see what I have in my hands. These 2 tools. I can use them to control every monster that I want. And I can kill you. Every one of you. Every single one of you easily. Like swatting flies. So don't you dare standing in my way for revenge." Revenge, huh? I know you. You are... Is he again? Let's roll for name. It's a male name. I'll roll D20. 14. Male name 14. Question. Ravenblade. I know you. You are Questin, the leader of the Ravenblade Thief Gang. I heard a while back that your gang is already destroyed. I thought you were dead. Like everyone else thinking. Oh, I am dead. Almost dead. But you see, Tenacity is my middle name. And I am a survivor. I have survived every ordeal. And now, it's my time to exact my revenge to that goddamn Baronet. He took everything from me, so I will take what precious to him. An eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. Sybil will say, that whippersnappers really like to talk loud, aren't they? Shut up, you old hag. You shut up, whippersnapper! Only Greenwit can call me that name. I guess now that every one of you are here, you are prepared to die. Oh, we're not gonna die. What we'll do is we will stop you and rescue her from your clutch. We will see about that. My servants, attack! And we will start battle. Their enemy is 2 ogre, 1 bandit, which is Questin, and they got a hostage, which is Liran, and I already rolled the stat for her. So we will start the battle with dexterity saving throw to see if our party will start the battle or not. The orange one will be Greenwit. So Greenwit, Sybil, Borot, and Island. Greenwit will succeed. Sybil will not succeed. Borot will succeed. Island also will not succeed. Okay, so both of our frontliner will be able to move first before the ogre. I think what they'll do is they will move and confront one of the ogre, and they will use their sword to attack. So we will roll with 2d8. So 2d8 and pick the highest number. 8. This will be Ogre B. We will deal 8 damage to Ogre B, but because the Ogre have 1 armor, it will take 7 damage instead. It will reduce its HP down to 0 and strength down to 15. Wow, immediately strength safe. But with 15 strength, I think there's a high chance that this ogre will survive. And yeah, he will survive. 15 strength, that's a huge number. And after attacking, Borot will behind Greenwit. So Greenwit will take the brunt of the attacks. And this will be enemy's turn. The ogre will move and confront Greenwit from 2 sides. And Questin will just stand here, holding both the perfume potion on a jar on his right hand and the crystal ball on his left hand, trying to control all the monsters that he can control, including the one outside the nest. So both of them will attack with their club to Greenwit with 2d10. Now that I think about it, this is a bad decision. Just hope that this will work out. Alright, 2d10, pick the highest. Wow! 9! All of them dealing 9 damage to Greenwit, which will be reduced 3 from his armor. So it's 6 damage left, and it will reduce his hit protection exactly to 0. The damage will not reduce his strength. So I will introduce to you the mechanic for leveling up in CAIRN. So there is this table called Scar. When an attack reduces an PC's HP to exactly 0, they are uniquely impacted. Look up the result of the table below based on the total damage taken. So the total damage is the full damage that a character received to reduce his HP exactly to 0, like what happened with Greenwit this time. And the total is the full damage we before reduced by the armor, which is 9. So we will see what happened when they got 9 damage. 9. Rebrained. Some hidden part of your psyche is knocked loose. Roll 3d6. If the total is higher than your max will, take the new result. Alright, so his will is 12, so if our roll is higher than 12, we'll take that as our new willpower. Here goes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's low. It's lower, so yeah. Greenwit will still have 12 willpower. But I will mark rebrained here. I will note write on his note that he is rebrained. So I think what happened is after Borat moved away, the ogre bee swing its club aiming for Greenwit's head, but Greenwit managed to dodge the club, but he didn't see that there is another ogre swinging his club also from below and smack right into his head, knocking him down. I think he will be smacked 5 feet, knocked prone, and lose consciousness for a little while. Borat will shout, "Mr. Greenwit, hang in there!" Oh, that's brutal. 9 damage is brutal. And yeah, like I said, Queston will not do anything. He will just laugh after seeing what happened. So the next will be the girl's turn. Sybil will raise her crossbow, aims at Ogre B, and shoot with D8. And she will deal maximum damage, 8. Woo, great! So Ogre B already have 0 HP and 1 damage to its strength, so it's 15 will be reduced further, 8 damage. So he will laugh with 7 strength. I didn't roll for will save for morale because basically both of them are mind controlled by this guy, so they will be controlled to attack and attack and attack without rest. He will not allow them to run away. Even though they see their comrades fall down, they will not retreat because of the magic item. And Sybil, after dealing damage, Goblin B will need to roll for strength save. 15, which is over his new strength of 7, which means he will fail. The room is pretty well lit and Sybil can carefully aim her crossbow. That's why she was late for the initiative. She carefully aimed at the ogre, and when she saw the other ogre knock Greenwit down, she will shout and fire her crossbow, and the bolt will fly and reach its target, bury it on the goblin's eye. Headshot through the skull, and Ogre B will be on a critical hit. It will fall down and will not be able to do anything. Meanwhile, seeing that the other ogre already fall down, Islan, while she was standing and assessing the situation, she will take this opportunity to move. She will move immediately towards Queston and she will try to strike him with her fizzled staff, which is a D10. Wait.
5 minutes later.
I was wrong this whole time. Fizzled staff is not D10, it's D8. Oh my god. No wonder the battle with Ethan seems easier. Dumb. Oh well, what happened already happened. So we will use this new information and she will only deal D8 damage. So we will roll for her damage to question. 1. She tried to flank him and strike with the staff, but he will masterfully dodge the incoming attack. What do you think you're doing, little girl? And then we will move to second turn. Greenwit fell down, and he will need to do willpower save to shake off his rebrained condition and come back to battle. 14, which is higher than his will, so Greenwit will still knock prone. So Borot will move and try to defend Greenwit, and he will swing his sword. He will move like this. Mr. Greenwit, please wake up! And with shield on his left hand and sword on his right hand, he will stand before the ogre and try to stab him. While back in the entrance of the room, Sybil will once again reload her crossbow bolt and aim at the ogre. So they will roll 2d8. Roll both d8 and take the highest. 6. No. 6 and 7, so 7. 7 damage will reduce Ogre A HP down to 0. But he should be shaken, but yeah, again, because he still have to control, the Ogre won't flinch. I think, yeah. Both the crossbow bolt and the sword hit the Ogre, and he is bleeding, but that's only further enrage the Ogre. Meanwhile, seeing that one of his ogre already down, he will move closer to Liran and quickly put down the aromatic potion and draw one of his knife and aim at Liran. Everyone stop and don't move, or I will stab her. Meanwhile, Islin will chase him, and again she will swing her staff, the 8 staff, with again 1 damage, which this guy will easily parry the attack, and he will say, I guess you will need to be taught a lesson. So it's the enemy's turn. The ogre, wounded but not down yet, will swing its sword towards Borot, who bravely, while he is still cowering behind the shield, bravely defend using his himself to defend Greenwit. So we will roll for d10 damage. Roll small, please roll small. 3. Okay, because the ogre already wounded, the swing is not really aimed, like it's not really accurate, and Borot will be able to block a bit of it, but he still feel the damage. So 2 damage to his HP. Wait, 2 damage? I need to check. Wait. Advanced combat. Parry, sword and dagger only. Melee damage of 1 and 2 is harmlessly parried away. Okay, so Borot hold his shield and he received the brunt of the attack, and he also used his sword to parry the club, so Borot will not receive any damage. Meanwhile, this guy will attack. Who will he attack? I think I will use the Oracle. Even I will only use 1 die, so it's no end no but, it's just yes or no. If it's yes, he will stab Liran instead of Islan. 4, yes. After parrying the staff, Questin will say, I've told you not to interfere. Now you will see despair. Questin will gesture like he wants to stab Islan, and Islan has already put up her guard with the staff, but instead of stabbing her, he stabbed the one on his right who cannot fight back, who is literally tied on the post, and we will roll d6 for the dagger damage. 5. Liran will suffer 5 to her hit protection, but she still have 1 HP left So I guess because the stab is a feint, it's stab instead of her abdomen, it will stab her shoulder instead. And she will scream in pain and wake up, I think, because of the pain. You bastard! Island will say that, and we will back to our party's turn. Oh, before that, Questin will move away from her over here, and he will do something later. But this time is the party's turn. So we will roll first for willpower save for Greenwit. 8. Greenwit finally shakes off the headache and he will stand again. He will stand and take his sword and he will say, I'm alright, I'm okay. Damn, I can still fight. Good to hear, Mr. Greenwit, and please help. Porot will say that, and Greenwit will move and flank the ogre, and together with Sybil, they will attack this ogre. So we will roll 3d8, and again took the highest one, which is 8. Nice. With 8 damage, reduce 1 from the armor. So 7 damage will reduce its strength to 9. So Ogre A will need to roll for strength save, 9 or less. 10. Both Ogre is collapsed, and Island will spend this time to free Liran from the captivity, but because this battle, I still need her to roll for dexterity saving throw. Island have 12 dex. If she succeeds, then yeah, she can quickly release the knots on the rope that holding Liran. 1. Woohoo! Liran is free. Island will pick Liran up and tries to bring her to a safe place, but yeah, like in D&D, because you're holding someone, you can only move half of your speed, so it's only 20 feet, which is 4 square. So I will remove them from the map for clarity. And Questin, what will Questin do? Questin will try to summon another minion, another lackey. So I will ask, will he summon an ogre or goblin? Yes means ogre, and this will be even. Even is 4 plus. If yes, it's another ogre. 4, yeah. And how many? How many ogre? I will use d4 instead. So 1 and 2 will be 1 ogre. 3 and 4 will be another 2 ogre. 3, another 2 ogre. So the reason why Questin moved here is to press a button on the wall behind him, and with that, 2 trapdoor will be opened. One is over here, one is over here, with 2 new ogre that will stand in their way, and the ogre will immediately move. The first ogre will move towards Greenwit, and the second ogre will move towards Island. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Island, run away! There's no ogre! Sybil will shout like that, but this time we need to roll for damage to both Island and Greenwit. So for Greenwit first, 5 damage reduced by the armor 3, so it's 2 damage. So with his expertise of the sword, even though the club is a giant club, I mean ogre is like 10 feet tall, he still managed to parry the incoming attack. But I'm not sure what happened with Island. Wait, before that I need to see, because staff is supposed to be long weapon. Reach, pole arm only. Yes, the staff, I think staff is
A few moments later.
Yeah, I think the staff doesn't have reach, and because this is not sword or dagger, she cannot parry. Damn, this could be brutal. Let's see. Roll damage. 8. Oh my god. Island don't have armor, so 8 will reduce her HP instantly to 0, and the rest, the 8, will go to her strength. 7. So she only got 7 HP, 7 strength left, which means critical damage. Oh my god. OMG, OMG. It's critical. So 7 or less. 20! She failed. Island fall down. Not dead yet, but she fall down in critical damage, gasping for air and throwing out blood. Liran, half awake, witnessing that her savior is being struck down by this ogre, and in addition, the pain that she still feel will open her eyes. Yes, no! And we will back to our character's turn. Borot, noticing the ogre, didn't notice that Island has critical damage. He will go to assist Greenwit in fighting this ogre, the newly emerging ogre. So they will both roll for D8 and take the highest. No! 1! And the ogre has armor. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. The ogre has armor, so the damage will be ineffective. Meanwhile, Sibyl will shout to Liran, "Hey girl, run away from there!" She will drop her crossbow and quickly took out the teleport spellbook that she has. She only have 9 willpower, but she will try to teleport Island away from the front of the ogre. Is it wise though? Wait, how teleport works again? Teleport. An object or a person you can see is transported from one place to another in 50 feet radius. Yeah, she will try to use the spell book, but she only have 9 willpower, so 9 or less. 13. She's failed. She's panicking, and I think what will happen. Oh no, this bad. I will ask the oracle what happened. Will the book burn? It's likely that the book will burn, but if it's not, then it's gonna be another repercussion. So no, the book won't burn. I even put likely on there. It should be 3+, but no, the book is still there, so that means extra fatigue. But she already dropped the crossbow on the floor, so it will not reduce her HP to 0, because if you got full inventory, your HP will instantly go to 0 until you got free inventory space. So she will fail the spell, and this girl will try to move Island back far away, as far as she can, and we will go back to the enemies. So seeing the opportunity, this ogre will move towards Greenwit and attack him, while this ogre will attack Borot. And yeah, the arrogance question will just stand here and enjoy the scene. So we will roll D10 twice for each person. So Greenwit will take 7 damage, reduced by the armor, so 4. Greenwit will be reduced to 12 minus 4 is 8 strength, and he will need to roll for critical damage. The party could be decimated here, but he will survive. 6. He's still standing. So the club fell down on his shoulder, knocked him again to his knees, but he will nimbly move away, and even though he start to cough blood. He's still standing and ready to battle. Meanwhile, the second ogre will attack Borot, another with 7 damage. So this time Borot, so 7 reduced by 1 armor, so 6 will reduce Borot's HP to 0 without reducing the strength. So Borot will also got a scar. So what is his scar? 7. Hamstrung. You can barely move until you get serious help and rest. After recovery, roll d6. If the total is higher than your max dexterity, it takes the new result, but not now. We don't roll the d6 now. He is hamstrung. He cannot really move freely, so I think he can only move 5 feet. Oh, and I forgot, for Liran, after she moved Islan over here, she will try to save Islan from her critical condition. And I will say that because everyone is like focusing on their own enemies, she will have time to treat Islan and Islan will be stabilized. Now back to the party. Now because this is the last battle and we need every member to be able to fight, I will roll for Islan's willpower. Will she got up and back to the fight? We will see right now. 12 or less. Yes. After she stabilizes, Islan will wake up and Liran will say, "Please don't wake up. Don't wake up yet. We're still in battle." And she will say, "That's the more reason we need to get up. I need to get up and back to battle." She will stand on her feet and will move over here to help Greenwit fighting. Meanwhile, Sybil dropped down the spell book. She will take her crossbow and will try to move towards the girl. She will ask, "Girl, can you still fight?" I think I can. I'm still strong enough to fight." "Then use this." Sybil will hand over her crossbow to this girl. "If you're still strong, help us fight." "Oh, okay, I will." And then she will still have 20 feet more to move. She will draw her sword and move here to help fighting this ogre. So all 3 of them will roll d8 and I will took the highest result. Islan will swing her staff and both Greenwit and Sybil will swing their swords. Come on, we need to kill. 7, not bad. So 7 will reduce the Ogre C. This one will be Ogre C HP down to 0, but not enough to make the Ogre to critical damage, but better than nothing. Meanwhile, Borot can't really move, so both Liran and him will attack the other Ogre. So we will use only 2 d8. Go. Both of them only deal 2 damage, so we will take that and reduce the Ogre D HP down to 5. Only 5. Damn. And so it's the enemy's turn again. This Ogre will back to attacking Borot. 3. So Borot will receive 2 damage to his strength, so it's 11 strength. He will need to roll for critical damage. 11 or less. 4. He will survive. So he got another hit on his body, but the damage is reduced by his shield, which is good. And this guy will attack Greenwit with his D10 club. And he will deal 6 damage, reduced by the 3 armor, so just 3 damage. So Greenwit will suffer 3 more strength damage. his strength will have 5 left. Come on, come on. I still need you to stand. 12. Greenweed fell down from the damage, and Queston will laugh. Take that, you beep! And he's swearing. Oh my god. What do we do? What do we do? I think the only thing we can do is just keep attacking. So like before, Sybil and Gislen will both attack this ogre that already wounded. On the second thought, no. Gislen is the one who will attack here. Sybil, she ran out of patience and she will go and attack Queston, especially after hearing Queston laugh. You bastard! And we will start from Gislen first. So D8 towards the Ogre C. And she deal 1 damage with... what to do? I think she will retreat as far as she can. Meanwhile, Borot, still holding himself up, will try to attack this together with the crossbow girl Liran. So both will roll D8s and take the higher. 8. Now we're talking. So 8 damage, which means 7. 7 will reduce its HP to 0 and strength down to 14. 14 is still high, but let's hope that this ogre will fail his roll. 8, nah. Still standing. The ogre is still standing. So we will move to Sybil, attacking the bandit Queston. He's still holding 1 dagger on his right hand. Roll for 8. Nice. Her sword swing will penetrate Queston's parry, bring his HP down to 0 and strength down to 7. And he will need to roll for strength save. 7 or lower. Ouch.
5 minutes later.
So he will need to roll for strength save 7 or lower. 15! Yes! Sybil swing her sword with all of her strength, and this guy, Queston, will not be able to parry her, and her sword will slash right across his chest. He will drop the crystal on his left hand, and both ogre will snap out from the control, and seeing that both of them are already wounded badly, they will do morale check, especially after their leader is already down. So they only have 6 willpower. So let's see. Okay, this ogre will run away, but this one will still stay and will get enraged, and he will swing his club towards Borot. Come on, Borot. Come on, Borot. Yes! 1! Borot will survive! Oh my god! Ogre D already wounded and enraged and panic and fear and scared, swing its club towards Borot, and Borot, with all of his willpower, managed to defend from the attack with his shield. Oh my god! I thought it's gonna be over. Okay, so now that he is alone and he see that his attack is not working, he will do another moral check, which he will fail! He will fail, of course! And he will abandon the battlefield. Ah! We won! Oh my god, that was brutal. That was brutal. Gislen, seeing that the odds have turned, she even saw that the ogre already ran out. She will run towards Greenweed and try to help stabilize him. Borot will stand and took out his Cure Wound spell book. He will cast Cure Wounds to Greenwit, and because he is already stabilized, I think he will survive. Sibyl still standing in front of Queston, and Liran will also come towards him. No, it's not supposed to end like this. I supposed to finish you off. I'm supposed to exact my revenge. It won't end like this. It won't end like this. Liran will load a bolt into the crossbow before handing it back to Sibyl, and she will say, "No, your menace ends here. You will bother my family no more." She will aim the crossbow right into his head. Seeing death is already in front of him, instead of crying or like getting angry, he just start to laugh. And bam. So the party will try to escape. Greenwit is still badly injured. I think all of them badly injured except Sibyl. No, except Liran. Liran still have one, or wait, how many? Liran still have 1 HP left and no strength save yet. So all of them will move out to the room, and they will navigate the nest, trying to escape from this hellhole. They told Itex, the alchemist, Itex Glass, the alchemist, that their purpose is already fulfilled, target secured, and they will go away. And they will ask, "Come with us." I think the one asking will be Island. "Come with us. Let's leave this place before the monster, the native inhabitant of this nest, come back." But he will say, "My home is right here. As long as I can continue my alchemy, I will leave. Thank you for saving me, and be well on your way out." And the party will scramble into all of the room that they have passed before. But on the way, they were found out by some panicking goblins that I confused, because the mind control is already broken from them. But ultimately, when the goblins tried to attack the party, the rescue team, the reinforcement, came in the nick of time and saved the party. They go back to the entrance and escorted back to the guild hall. So a couple of days later, all 4 of our party is still on the sick bay, and Guildmaster Serene, along with the male staff member, will come into the room, and she will talk to Greenwit. "Mr. Tolman, how are you feeling?" "At least I'm still alive. So, what can I help you, Guildmistress?" "Yes, well, this will not be another request, right? I mean, look at us, we are still injured here." No, it's not another request. But I will say that both you, Mr. Tolman, and Mrs. Abernathy, from this point on, are freed from the community service. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to find the person who scammed both of you, but at least now you are free. She reached to Greenwit neck with her right hand and removed the collar in his neck, the slave collar, and she also did the same with Sibyl. "Well, whatever happened after this with your life, I will give it back to you. You can claim the rewards for this for the quest in the guild receptionist on later date, but for now, just rest. Thank you, Guild Mistress. Guild Mistress Serene will turn back and leave the sick bay. Borod will say, "Congratulations, Mr. Greenwood." Aislinn will add, "Yeah, both of you are free men now." Sybil will say, "Finally, freedom. Maybe it's time for me to retire. I want to do something else that lasts life-threatening." What about you, Snubnose? What will you do? Retirement is a good idea. For you at least, old hack. What did you say, Snubnose? But I don't know, I don't want to retire yet. I still want to do something else. And I don't know yet what I will do. For now, I'm tired. I want to sleep. And thank you everyone so much for watching my take on solo CAIRN. That was a brutal final battle, but well, it's well earned. Thank you for watching up until this time. This will be a long episode. I don't know if I can cut some of them, but well, I'll see about this on the post-production. Again, thank you so much for watching. And I don't know what game will I play next, but I will see you in the next solitary dice roll. Puntan!